A day full of field fires all throughout central Illinois keeps rural fire protection districts busy, but that's not all. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Caitlin Eddington. 13 field fires burned across Coles County yesterday, causing several rural fire protection districts to work together in order to help save the fields and farmers' crops. I met with the Coles County Emergency Management Director and a local rural fire agency to find out how bad field fires can be when you mix dry weather with windy conditions. Coles County Emergency Management Agency Director and Cooks Mills Fire Chief Jim Hilgenberg says field fires can start instantly from things like burning trash or backyard fires.
And it can spread to people's residence or places of business also if it's not contained.
Hilgenberg says with the dry weather and wind, everything becomes a contender to start a field fire.
A cigarette out the window, something like that, that the wind can breathe onto it and give it more oxygen, and then it starts flare up, and then once it catches hold, the heat generates itself and it just grows.
Hilgenberg says burn bans would help, but the county leaves that decision to the individual fire districts. Captain Jacob Johnson of Ashmore Fire Protection District says they responded to one field fire that was started by farm equipment.
The operator of the machine might not even know that it did it, and he can go from one end of the field to the other and then turn around and see all the smoke.
And that's what happened here. When crews got to the scene, nearly 30 acres were scorched, and before long, that number climbed to 80 acres.
Our 300-gallon of water was not going to be able to keep up, and that's when our community stepped up.
But with yesterday's winds, it was easy for the fire to spread.
All of the embers that was blowing and landing in other places, it would start small little spot fires away from where the main fire was, and then eventually it all kind of connected together.
Hilgenberg says field fires can cost thousands of dollars an acre in damages. As for yesterday's situation near Ashmore, Johnson doesn't believe there will be any long-term damage.